Hi guys, let's do my face bits while I give you guys hot gists of how I was taught back in school. This is my moisturizer, by the way. So back then in school, I was staying off campus in the university. I was staying off campus, and after school I would rush home and try to make something to eat. I think I would just use this to hold my hair in place. All right, next I'm applying my primer or my mattifier. So I will normally get home and just make what I'm going to eat, and before resting or taking a bath, I'll just wait for that to dry out a little bit, and then I'll be going in with my foundation. So I'm gonna mix a little. I like mixing, so I'm gonna be mixing a little bit of this and this to get my perfect shade. Yummy. I love Zaron products so much. I'm just gonna mix a little bit. Ouch, this is a lot. Mix, 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 mix. So I'm just using my buffer brush just to, buff that all over my face. Oh, this is really light today. I didn't get my consistency right. Anyway, just for the purpose of this video, let's go with it. Does this make sense? It's looking as if I have darkened, because this was my perfect shade before, but I don't know what is going on. This is really light. Anyway, blend, 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 blend. I'll be right back. Don't forget to work it in your neck. Blend, 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 blend. Going in with my beauty blender. Don't disturb me, I'm working. Next, I'm going with a setting powder before I go in with my foundation. Next, I'm going in with my concealer. Guys, please don't mind my dirty nails. I've just not had time to fix my nails. I can hear the kids driving my husband crazy in the background. Yeah, he should hold the fort while I'm doing this, because those kids, they can be very annoying. Let's blend. Do you know that was how, on this fateful day, I think I was writing exams. We had exams, so I came home, you can imagine, very famished, tired. Sometime around, I would say, maybe 5:30, 6 in the evening. And as usual, as was my fashion, I just quickly proceeded to the kitchen to cook, but later changed my mind and decided to have a bath first. While I was at the bathroom, I had to remind myself that it was better to two stones. What am I saying? It was better to kill two birds with one stone. So while I was, bathing, my food could be getting ready on fire. That makes sense, right? Or so I thought. Next, I'm using my highlighting powder just to highlight the areas that I highlighted. So now let's go in with our what am I gonna go in with? Okay, so I'm gonna dust off the rest of my face with my setting powder. Don't forget your neck as well. It's part of your face, you know. So while my face is setting, baking, whatever, I'm gonna go in to do my brows. So I'm gonna start by drawing my brows. Now back to our story. Found it. As I was saying, people of the Lord, that was how I stepped out of the shower to the kitchen just to put yam. Back in the days, oh my goodness, I loved yam so much. I could eat yam morning, afternoon, noon, night, and never get tired of it. And of course, it was very fast and easy, so it was something that you could just, you know. So I decided to put yam on fire while, you know, taking my bath so that immediately I'm done, the yam will be ready and dinner is served. Without saying it, yes, I came out of the bathroom naked because I was almost taking a bath, you know, when the thoughts came to my mind, or the idea came to me. So naturally, I came out naked and rushed into my kitchen. Now, let me give you an idea of how my kitchen, the layout of my kitchen was. My kitchen had this massive window, like very tall windows, very wide. They were wider than the regular windows, so they didn't have, for some reason, they never put the sliding glass. So it was literally just bars from the window and nets. So they're wearing like shutters or slides. I stand by the sink, by the kitchen sink, and I'm peeling yam to put on the fire. I already have water boiling, like waiting to receive the yam on the fire. And while I am doing that, from the side of my eye, I'm a very observant person. I notice things that other people would normally miss. I think I'm just even discovering this side of myself. It's not a side of myself I have actually known that I have. So from the side of my eye, I caught something move. So like I was saying, from the side of my eye, I catch something move, and I just assumed it must have been, I don't know what I assumed it was, but because the compound, I was living upstairs, the compound just after my compound, there's a house, there's not like a fallow land. So a couple stays there, a young couple. I didn't give it much thought. Anyway, I noticed the movement. This movement, I cannot even explain it to you. It's from a far away distance. But I noticed the movement the second time. So what I do is that I go ahead. I was alarmed. I wanted to know what the issue was. So I actually shifted to the side and was peeping just to see if I would find out what the thing was. Lo and behold, people of the Lord, you will not believe it, but the thing moved again. And guess what? This time I could see clearly that it was a human being. Like it was somebody. But the person was also aware that I was watching them, and they had hidden. So immediately I came out and I looked at them. Guess what they did? They ducked. So we're doing the ducking game. But I think I felt violated because I literally was stark naked. And I'm fair, so I was standing right by the window. It's a big open window. I just shifted my curtain to one side whenever I'm cooking. And I immediately used my hand to shield myself, and I screamed at the top of my voice. Immediately I did that, what did the person do? The person ran. It was a man. I'm using my hand because I can't even be bothered to look for my brush. Let's do this eye. So I screamed, I jumped up, and I ran as fast as I could, but of course the guy had already escaped. I screamed, I called my neighbors, and the caretaker, I think, he immediately jumped, called some people, and they tried looking for the guy, but of course he had run away. You think that will stop there? Wait and see, you've got something else coming. Fast forward about, I think 3 weeks later on a Sunday, I saw the guy doing same thing as well. Like the guts of it. On this particular day, this was some weeks later, I was in the bathroom and I noticed the person doing the same thing. Although the window is higher, the bathroom window is, way higher, but this person is peeping from me. If I can't even describe the distance for you, like peeping from a very long distance. So I immediately screamed, called my caretaker. I tried not to scream so loud, I think, but I didn't say anything. I just quickly tiptoed, tied my towel, called my caretaker, and they went after him. But he sighted them when they were coming, and he ran. They combed and combed. While they were searching, I was trying to shout to them, "He's behind you, he's behind." But it was like a bushy place, so they couldn't really see, and that was how he escaped. Till this day, anytime I think of it, I'm using this with my pencil. Every time I think of it, I shudder because the fear was that the hostel we were living in, the doors were not that strong. So if this person, had fantasized by watching for however long they wanted to, and one day decided to act on it and breaks into the hostel, probably at night when I'm sleeping, what would I say? That's number one. Number two, it was very scary the way the person happened to know my movements. The person always knew when I was coming back or I was in the room. That was something that was very worrisome and scary as well. I'm just going to apply this lip gloss. Just a little bit because I want it to shine and blind my enemies. Clock it. And then this looks like a plain gloss. I actually bought it for the kids, but it actually turns pink. You can see it's turning pink. So, are we done with this? How does my makeup look? I forgot my setting spray. If you're not choking, you're not doing it right.
Dusty boots and blistered hands, sifting hope through river sand. All that glowed in noonday light turned to rock by candlelight. But the weight inside my palm taught me worth can't be bought calm. Every light that shone so bold left me wiser than pure gold.
like. So thank you guys for sticking with me on my story time. Rate my makeup over 10, and please be nice. All right, be nice, because as a makeup artist that hates doing makeup on herself, I think I did pretty well, if I do say so myself. Clock that, clock it, clock it. All right, so I'ma see you when next I see you. Bye. Mwah.